I actually lost $500 in one day. Like, this is actually crazy. This was a really brutal loss for me. I went into the negatives for my bank account. What the fuck? Like, I don't know, this is crazy. I'm just making this video so this doesn't happen for anyone else. So yeah, I got scammed online like most others do. So the way it started was I had an account on Fiverr, and I had a bunch of gigs set up there. So Fiverr, if you don't know, it's a freelancing site where you can have your jobs or gigs, and you will say, I'll do this for you for a certain price, right? So my gigs were AI focused. So this included ChatGPT training, AI training for Midjourney images, and more, right? So the scammer approached me regarding the AI image generation. They saw an image that they supposedly liked, and this is what they said. They said that they saw a catalog of my image examples. I have some of my better images here to show off what I can do, and they said they liked one of them. So they offered me $500 to have complete rights to the image and use it for their own art. I know I said $1,500 is what I lost, so hold on. Yes, $500 is a lot, but it actually made some sense in my mind. It's really stupid looking back at it. This person had a Bachelor of Arts degree in their description, which made it even more realistic. It made sense for a person with an art major to want to deal with art concepts. Like I said, this sounded a bit weird, but I was really blinded by the opportunity, right? So I told my girlfriend, and she was actually really happy for me. And this gave me another false sense of security, in addition to the Bachelor of Arts. So I don't really blame her. I don't blame her at all, but we both got fooled by the scammer. I'm really grateful for her, though, because she stuck by me during this entire process, so thank you. But looking back at this, I should have thought differently. Like, who in their right mind would buy a $500 art concept on Fiverr, of all places? If it was in an art gallery or like just talking to a professional artist, sure, but this made no sense, and I still got caught by it. But anyways, the client said that they were working with someone else and that they could only send the money through a check. So some of you might see where this is going. They explained that the total budget for their art project was $3.5K and that they were to send a $3,500 check. This is the overall money they had for their project, and I would send them back $3,000, leaving me with the $500 I was offered. Makes sense, but it's also really weird. If they wanted to send me money, why couldn't they just do it and send me the $500 right away? Also, why can't they just send the money straight through Fiverr or through an e-transfer? All of this made no sense, but I still followed through. So after some time and effort, I accepted the check, and it was amazing. My bank account went up by $3,500. I told my girlfriends, like, wow, this is amazing. So what I now had to do was send the money back. I was offering a straight e-transfer to send the money back to them and get the deal done. Looking back on it, my guess is they wanted to do other methods to avoid the bank tracking them, which makes sense, but it's just, I should have noticed this, and I hope you guys are noticing what I missed. But yeah, with this check in my account, I sent $1.5 thousand to them. I could only do 1.5 thousand because that is my daily limit for sending money. And the next day, I was getting ready to send 1.5 thousand, but I talked to a friend of mine, and he said, yeah, this is 99% a scam. And that just opened my mind, and my world crumbled. How did I miss this? Everything is so suspicious, and I still committed. So I, of course, did not send the rest of the money. Funnily enough, the Fiverr person was asking, like, oh, are you scamming me? and then they wanted to get the rest of the money, and they said that they would report me. What the hell, man? Finally, after a few days, the check bounced back. So to explain this, the $3,500 that was sent to me got removed from my bank account. Remember, I had already sent $1,500. Thankfully, I had failed to send the rest of it. But overall, my bank account was in the negatives because of this, because I had less than $1,500. So my bank account was in the actual negatives. This is sad. So now I couldn't use my debit card. So I really needed to buy food. So I asked for a loan from my parents, not the bank, because the bank would actually have really high interest rates. So I asked for a loan from my parents. They sent me the money, and I was able to buy groceries. I'm still buying groceries right now. And now I have to pay them back, rightfully so. So I found a job, and I'm paying them back. And I'm going to pay them back in 2 weeks. Side tangent about the job. The job is really chill. I just sit at a pool and let people in and out. And this is awesome because most of the time, people don't enter the pool. And my job isn't even to lifeguard. So what I can do is, I don't know if I can find my AirPods, but what I would do is put my AirPods in and just listen to podcasts and learn. Trying to find ways to kind of bounce back. Listen to business, listen to a Huberman podcast about mental health and other stuff, right? So if you can, I would recommend getting a job where you really don't have to work much and you can actually learn on the side and get paid at the same time. Other jobs that people said would work well, and this makes a lot of sense to me, would be like a sales job where you get a bunch of training during the job process and before the job process, which is another way of learning. But anyways, back to the story. I am going to pay my parents back, as I said already, but it's not going to be quick. Yes, this is absolutely disgusting how these scammers can get the money like this from clueless people like myself instead of doing actual hard work. But that's just the case the world is in. How can you avoid this? I sadly now know a decent amount about scams because of this. So first of all, just research scams. Try and get to know them. Of course, scams are going to keep evolving. New scams are going to get created every day. But it's at least good to be informed. Also, if it's too good to be true, it most likely is. Like this situation, who would buy rights for an art piece for $500? Like, go on, man. Third, if you're unsure about something, check with people that you trust. So I would have asked my mom, my dad, other close friends, and like really ask a large population, like, this seems too good to be true for me. Ask your friends, family. If they really want the best for you, then they will help you out. Also, here's more that I researched for you guys. So one, like, this makes sense, but don't click the shitty ads that they have. Oh, like, this is your phone plan, right? Yeah, don't click the shitty links that you get in your email address saying your phone bill is due, right? Don't do that. Of course, keep your passwords clean. Keep them complicated. Don't give them out to anyone. After watching this video, I hope that you've learned, or you're at least more aware about something. The main thing I hope is that you are more aware about scams. Don't get scammed. Please don't.